Ever since Microsoft revealed the Xbox One X, they have been saying it plays everything better, from the current games releasing right now to the older games. And now we get a little bit of information on how it makes certain Xbox 360 games even better than they were before. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And yeah, IGN had the big scoop today. They got the lowdown on all the cool backwards compatibility stuff that Microsoft is doing. In fact, the previous video I dropped a few hours ago, we talked about the 13 original Xbox games that are launching tomorrow on the Xbox One. Games like KOTOR, games like Ninja Gaiden Black. Check out that video if you haven't already. But, like, even the bigger news, to me at least, like, we knew the OG Xbox stuff was happening, and it's cool to kind of get confirmation on that. But what I thought was the most interesting thing to come from this IGN stuff was how they're improving 4 specific Xbox 360 games. So Halo 3, The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, Fallout 3, and Assassin's Creed are getting enhanced for the Xbox One X. And Phil Spencer actually talked about this a week ago in that GameSpot interview. He said that there are some 360 games in the back compat program that would get enhanced. And, well, here's exactly what he's talking about. Now, the specifics are this. So those games had 8-bit color depth, but now they've unlocked the 10-bit color depth for it. So those games will now run in HDR, right? And they also have 9 times the pixels on screen. And IGN has videos up on their YouTube channel as well as their website where they actually showcase the difference between Halo 3 running on standard Xbox 360 emulation on the One, and then what it looks like running on the Xbox One X with HDR and 9 times the pixel count. And honestly, I think that's pretty cool. Like, truly, Microsoft has, made it a focus to make sure that not only your current games, but even your older games run better. I don't think anybody expected this type of improvement. 9 times the pixels and HDR games on some of the classics from last gen. I'm kind of interested in seeing this for myself, basically. And I mean, it's still not enough to kind of get me to, like, go back. I'm kind of, like, wavering just to kind of see what Halo 3 looks like with those improvements with HDR and stuff like that. But, there are a lot of new games coming out, Wolfenstein, and all that stuff. And I find it cool to see that Microsoft is putting this amount of care, love, and blood, sweat, and tears into the program. Honestly, this is a passion project. If you read the other article that IGN talked about with the back compat stuff, you can tell that this means a lot to the people at Xbox. And I appreciate that. I really do. I think even though I don't have a particular use for backwards compatibility, but that's I'm kind of a weird case because I played everything I ever wanted to play. I still think it's a great feature to have for your console. It adds to the library of games available to play. You have your Xbox One games. You have the future Xbox One games that are, made better on the X. And then you have those classics on the 360, the BioShocks, the Assassin's Creeds, the Halos, and then you even go further back to the original Xbox, and you have that. It's nice to have a collection of all Xbox games from every generation available on one platform, and that leads credence to them, Microsoft always talking about generations are over, and all this kind of leads credence to that. And just when you think they're just happy with we're doing back compat, And then they announced, no, we're not just happy doing that. We want to make those games better. So they announce, hey, we're doing original Xbox back compat, but those games are all going to be in 1080p. And they're all going to have better frame rate and faster loading. And you're like, wow, that is pretty cool. Even though those games are 13 years old in some cases, that's pretty sweet. And then they come out and they say, oh, if you have an X, not only is it going to make Assassin's Creed Origins better, and Wolfenstein 2 better, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 better, and Destiny 2 better, and all these current and future games, but hey, if you own certain 360 games, we're going to improve those too. We're going to give you HDR on some of those games, and we're going to increase the pixel count so they even look better. Like, I really appreciate that they're doing that, you know? And they're not really doing it out of like any kind of inkling of we're going to make tons of money doing this. This is like fan service. This is doing it for the love of seeing all this stuff come together under one roof, and that's why I appreciate it. I understand why it's there, you know? And I'm happy for people that do want to use it. So kudos to Microsoft. I find this stuff pretty cool, even though I personally don't have a need for it. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to share this information with you because I found it extremely interesting. Make sure you check out IGN and all their articles they posted today about it, especially one about how the backwards compatibility program was such a passion project for the engineers at Microsoft. A really interesting read. Good job and good articles by Ryan McCaffrey. So check it out. And that is the video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are new or haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of the day. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Later, guys.